So on the schedule for this week is the James River. I'm heading out and just kind of prepping, getting everything ready to go. There's always a lot to do. I still run my landscaping company, so got a few things to tighten up there before I get out of town. And then there's always, I've been fishing quite a bit here lately, almost every day, so I had to get my boat straightened out. I got it pretty tight, but you gotta go get your groceries. There's always a laundry list of things to do today, so we'll let y'all guys tag along for the ride and see what's all in store for today. First thing we got to do is go get some groceries. You cannot fish if you don't eat, so headed to Ingles to pick up everything we need. My total was, what's the total? Let's see the total. So I hope $150.77. It's a lot of eating, but I eat a lot. I eat a lot when I'm fishing. I got some bad news about my camper though, so really bad news. I went to get everything prepped for the camper about 2 days ago. Started getting everything ready, you know, just kind of getting it back organized and so forth. And I left some ice cream in the refrigerator from the Potomac River. Okay, Potomac. Let me tell you, it is the end of July right now. Okay, end of July, and the Potomac River was at the beginning of June. So I want you to think about what that was like, cleaning a dairy product with no refrigeration for somewhere around 8 weeks. Hazmat team. I had the mask on, I had the gloves on, I had everything on. It was all bad. I mean, it was about as bad as it could get. So I had to clean that out. That took me about 3 or 4 hours just to get all that cleaned out. Got that done. Had the rubber gloves, I had the mask on the face, hazmat suit. We called in the National Guard. They were on standby. Got everything cleaned out, and it's been airing out. You see, I got the door open. I had the door open for like 3 days now, letting it air out, because that's such a small space. You don't want bad odors in your camper in such a small space. So got that all ready to go. Get the groceries in there. Be ready to start prepping some tackle here in the shop. I've done did quite a bit of tackle prep the other day because my boat was just a wreck. I've been fishing like a bunch lately, like pretty much every day, and my boat was kind of a wreck. So I got it put back together pretty good. So I'm just gonna make sure I got all the baits that I anticipate on fishing with at the James River, and then we'll get ready.
Sir.
Yep. Last good home cooked meal. I'll be cooking some, but none of Mama's home cooking. What are you doing, Sam?
Watching me a movie.
Watching me a movie?
Yeah.
What movie?
Cars 2.
Cars 2. Cool. Wife to get my clothes packed up. Be peeling out here in the morning. We got a little everything going on in the living room. I don't really wear a lot of clothes, socks. That's all. I wear the same pair of pants like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. So,
You telling people how nasty you are?
I'm not really that nasty. I just wear the same pants all practice, and then I wear another pair of pants for the tournament.
But I get fish juice all over
I don't
there.
actually catch that many fish, so there's plenty clean.
See, you're thinking negative already.
Yeah,
You're gonna catch a lot of them.
I'm not gonna
You're
set
gonna
the
have a
hook
lot
on
of fish
you.
juice.
I'm not gonna set the hook on anything, so I don't have to catch them.
Oh.
So busy day, YouTube. Busy day. I had to take care of everything I had to take care here on the home front. To get ready to go for a week, and now it's out to actually doing tackle prep. I'm not really doing much tackle prep. I'm really just kind of getting my boat ready. There's no sense in really doing a lot of tackle prep. I haven't seen the James River in quite a while, and I'm really just planning on doing just flipping. I mean, I don't know what else I could do besides that, honestly. The good thing about it is since I've been home the last few weeks, I've done nothing but river fish. But in the same token, fishing these large rivers that like dump into the ocean, they're so much different than fishing the Saluda River here at home. Population of the fish is bigger, but there's also a bigger expanse of water for the fish to actually be in. So it can be a little hard to find fish sometimes, but I got 2 or 3 baits that usually catch them for me. Of course, I got my boat loaded with a bunch of stuff, but most likely I'll probably end up fishing, 3 or 4 things. I'll flip a little crawl around and throw a little top water, buzz bait, something like that. Maybe crank, spinner bait. Pretty simple. So, like, far as tackle is concerned, I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot today. Like, just make sure I got things that I need and a few of what I call insurance baits. One thing I really haven't let the cat out of the bag yet, but I think it's time to start talking about it. You guys know I'm sponsored by Bill Lewis, the famous maker of the rattle trap, right? So one of the things that we talked about with the guys over there, the head guys over there, is we want you guys to have a resource to where you can come to and talk fishing and ask the pros questions. Myself including a lot of the other Bill Lewis pros. And we came up with this concept. You guys have probably seen it a little bit if you follow Rattle Trapper Bill Lewis on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and so forth. If you follow him, you've been seeing like these little video excerpts of Bill Lewis fishing. Well, there's going to be a lot more to the Bill Lewis fishing deal. You guys can talk with me. You can talk with Mark Daniels, Cliff Crochet, Boyd Duckett, Andrew Upshaw, Brett Pruitt, some of our saltwater guys, Tim Young, Kevin Broussard. For you guys out there that like saltwater, I really like saltwater too. So we're going to have sort of a platform, and that platform is going to be YouTube, where you guys can kind of interact, and they're going to share some of their tips. And I'm going to be the host of that show. Okay, so I'm going to be the host of that show. And so I'll be kind of just interacting with those guys. And I want you guys to, right now, as soon as you get through watching this video, make sure you go over and subscribe to the Bill Lewis Fishing YouTube page. We got a couple videos over there. Most of that is product information. And we'll talk product information a lot of times, but what we're really using this platform to do is for you guys to ask questions just about fishing in general. We'll talk about product, but we're also going to talk about aquatic vegetation. We're going to talk about food sources. We're going to talk about seasonal patterns. We're going to talk about tournaments. We're going to talk about whatever fishing related. It won't be just about rattle trap. Make sure you guys go subscribe, because that's the only way you'll know when we're uploading content to that platform. So a little bit about the James River. I've fished there before. I'm not really sure. I think we went there in July one time earlier, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work out this time, honestly. We're going a little later than the last time I was there, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I love river fishing. I think it's a place you can fish and kind of keep it simple. So I always like that. I love it when I can keep 2 or 3 rods on the deck. And last time I was there, that's pretty much what I did. I've never had to leave a tournament early, and the last time I was at the James River, we had a little family emergency, and I had to leave after day 1. So family first, and honestly, I wouldn't have been able to rest if I'd stayed, even though everything worked out all right. It was just one of those things that kind of scared me, kind of caught me off guard. But I've been there before. Weight's probably gonna be kind of low. I'm thinking somewhere around 12 to 14 pounds. Should be a good weight. That sounds easy, but you cannot catch 12 to 14 pounds if you're not setting the hook. And if you guys have ever fished anywhere in August, getting bit is paramount, and that's not always easy. And it's probably gonna fish somewhat small. You know, your fish can kind of dissipate on you fairly quickly. So I think weights will be low. I think the last time I looked, it was, you know, 3-day events. I think it took, I can't remember. I think it took like Charlie Hartley won last year. It's less than 15 pounds a day. So, you know, that's why I say 12 to 14 is gonna be a good solid day there. But 10 Boat Mania this Sunday, make sure you check it out. It's gonna be fun. A lot of fish caught, man. I had a ball getting to do it with someone else this time, so that made it a lot of fun. So do that, and I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in to all my videos and commenting. You guys leave me so many encouraging comments and so forth that it really feeds my passion. I do it anyway, whether you comment it or not, but I do take your questions and comments and so forth very serious, and it means a lot to me. So appreciate you watching. We're gonna load this baby up and get ready for the James River. Try to get this Bassmaster Classic berth. We need it. We're gonna need it. It's at my home lake. Peace.